He's a convicted murderer, already serving a life sentence in BC with a trail of several prior violent convictions out of Ontario. Today, 30-year-old Mohammed Daoud Omar is on trial for additional serious violent charges, accused of trying to kill one of his housemates over car damage dispute. At this two-story house in Victoria, after a movie, dinner, and drinks between roommates in February of 2022, one of the housemates found her car had been damaged overnight, accusing Omar of driving it. Another roommate, Sunday Aro, confronted Omar, knocking loudly on his second-floor bedroom. A physical altercation ensued, resulting in Aro pinning Omar to the wall, then trying to take him to the ground before the fight was diffused. Witnesses testified Omar threatened to kill Aro. They say he went downstairs and tried to stab him multiple times in the stomach, but the blade sliced his arm and fell off. Aro was able to run upstairs, lock himself in the bedroom, and apply a makeshift tourniquet while calling 911. Nearly 2 minutes into the call, Omar began trying to break into the victim's bedroom with a new knife in hand. Witnesses say Aro pushed his way out of the bedroom, trying to escape, but was again slashed, this time on his face. Omar is pleading not guilty to attempted murder, aggravated assault, and an attempt to break and enter. He is self-representing and today chose not to testify. With the most serious charge, attempted murder, the main issue Crown has to prove is intent. Crown argued today there was overwhelming evidence Omar intended to kill the victim. And instead of self-defense, Crown argued Omar was acting in retribution and anger, perhaps embarrassed for the initial fight in the bedroom, pointing to a 2-minute delay between the first and second stabbing, calling Omar's actions entirely disproportionate, saying instead of leaving the house, he went to get knives twice. In his closing submissions, Omar said he couldn't make closing submissions because for the past week, the inmate computer has been broken. In its response, Crown pointed to the fact that Omar has had numerous lawyers throughout this process and the file is over 3.5 years old. This isn't Omar's first brush with the law. He's currently behind bars serving a life sentence for murdering a stranger at a Victoria bar less than a month after this incident. That judge found Omar poses a high risk to society. He's been assessed as having antisocial behavior and elements of personality disorder. While in custody, he's allegedly come into conflict also with corrections staff. He's fought with other inmates and made himself a shiv. The judge in this trial will give his decision Thursday.